Okay, so I know I'm a little late to the party with this information. Been, getting my tests ready for my students. So they're all taking tests now. So I've got a few days off. So I was like, okay, let's start covering this information because potentially in the next, I don't know, hour or two at the time of this recording, we're possibly be seeing a data download or something maybe on Twitter later today from the official Dokkan. So let's get into everything for both Global and JP because December is generally a pretty hype month, or like generally also like what's coming near the end. So let's just get into all the information. What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we are going to be talking about both Global and JP because, again, winter time, generally pretty hype stuff is usually coming around this time, but it's a little different this year. At least it looks a little different. So maybe same things will happen, and all of this is just going to be fluff in the water in a couple of days or anything like that. But nonetheless, I want to go over everything that potentially is coming and compare it to last year, and maybe if we see something new and different, we're not really sure. So anyway, let's start with Global actually, because Global, you guys have this question has been flying around for the last, I would say, 27 hours or so, where everyone is talking about this huge global shaft when it comes to your thank you celebration and everything. And I went back and I looked at it and I compared it to the JP celebration, and aside from one thing, it's actually been pretty much the same. I will say this. I'm going to call it a half global shaft. I know it's a meme at this point, essentially, but I would say the shaft is usable here in terms of that Global has yet to get that second guaranteed LR step-up banner. You know, the one from New Year's where you have to use, I think it was 200 stones in order to get it all the way up. And so basically you're guaranteed an Easy A, guaranteed a Super Lead, guaranteed an Extreme Lead, a Category Lead, and then an LR Lead, or an LR card, not an LR Lead, but an LR card essentially, right? And then the LR Trunks and Goku Black banner, is it? Yeah, LR Future Trunks and the LR Goku Black banner was just released / announced on the Global side of the game, and everyone was freaking out. Like, everyone was just like, what is this? This is Shaft and everything. Where's our thank you banner? Where's our Tanabata banner and everything? And I get that, but last year wasn't Global, didn't they have the Tanabata / thank you banner? Wasn't that in December? So wouldn't that make sense that it would come in December? Yeah, so it was. I just checked over on DBZ Space. And so the thank you banner and the full powered Super Saiyan 4 Goku stuff, that was at the end of December / into December. Or sorry, end of November into December. So I'm not really sure where the whole shaft thing is coming from. Again, I get it's a meme, and I can already see comments down in my video right now going, Talon's a JP purist, he's just this. But I'm being serious here though. Your thank you celebration, which was our not the Tanabata celebration, but our Golden Week celebration, the only thing I can see it being, yes, okay to use the word the global shaft, is the step up LR banner. But in terms of the LR Gohan and Goten / LR Super Saiyan 4s coming back, that's usually in December for you guys. So I don't know why this right now is garnering so much shaft and hate and everything. Because on JP, we got a Beerus banner for our second half of the Golden Week celebration. We had the Trunks and Zamasu and in the beginning, and then we had a Beerus banner, so no one cared about that, right? So I think it goes without saying, nobody should be touching this Trunks and Goku Black banner, because this actually does lead into something next that, like, the same time frame, Global, you now officially have this thing called special summon events coming, which looks to either be one of two things. It's either going to be a global exclusive Christmas card, kind of like how Hit was for you guys, or I guess I'll call it global first, where you guys got the Dokkan Fest Hit for a while, which I will say, rip that he hasn't come back at all. Granted, you really can't find him as a friend no matter what, because not many people run that team anyway, but still, it sucks. It really does. He's only been back once on JP, I think. Yeah, once. So there's that. So it's either is gonna be some kind of global first / global exclusive Christmas card, or it is your Tanabata banner, which is bringing back the LRs. Now, to me personally, the one thing I'm still a little confused about and a little skeptical, I would say, is that I don't know if, because of how they did the global exclusive first for the LR Gohan and Goten, for JP, when we got that banner eventually, that was also at the same time as the Tanabata banner, which brought back the Super Saiyan 4, so it kind of matched up, so you could have those 3 LRs. The banner was still garbage, but a lot of people used the red coins for that and everything. At least for the LR Super Saiyan 4, so you can't do that for the LR Gohan and Goten. So I am curious what's going to happen with those in particular. Like, is LR Gohan and Goten going to come back in that, I guess, short span of time from the time it was released on Global to the time that it is now on JP? Or I guess in terms of the LR Gohan and Goten, they're a good chunk time apart now that it would make sense for them to come back. But the other Super Saiyan 4s were only out just a few months ago. So again, it's a really weird combination, right? Like, what is really going to happen? I'm not really sure, because usually with a Tanabata / thank you banner, you have some new banner, right? So for JP, it was the LR Gohan and Goten. For the year before that, it was the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then when the Tanabata banner / thank you banner comes out, that particular featured unit is put into that banner as well, as to incentivize people to summon on it, because hey, you could get this new unit and your LRs are back, right? It's obviously a trap because there's like 20 featured units and all that kind of fun stuff. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think that this new special summon event is going to be a global exclusive? Do you think it's going to be the thank you banner finally coming in, where everyone can finally use their red coins to snag those LR Super Saiyan 4s or LR Gohan and Goten at their feet if they're in there? I don't see LR Gogeta and Vegito being in there because they haven't been back actually since I think the year 4 celebration, at least on JP. And so that would make sense. I believe global for you guys as well, it was for that. So I'm not really sure. Or again, do you think it's going to be, maybe it's going to be both, right? Maybe there is going to be the, global exclusive / global first Dokkan Fest card that will come out here in the beginning of December. And then the thank you banner / Tanabata banner will come in. And they'll be like, oh, hey, by the way, you can summon on this Tanabata banner now and potentially pull this card and these LR cards. I don't know. It's an interesting thought. It was just, again, I'm throwing my 2 cents in here, right? And again, I'm recording this at 10:20 in the morning on Wednesday, Japan time, and we're expecting something, which I guess now is a good point to then transition over to this next point now is, what's going on with JP here? Because we're a little dry now, actually. I personally think JP's about to get a little jealous of Global, probably, and I'm sure some Global players are going, hallelujah, we are finally making those JP jerks feel what's what, right? Something like that, right? Anyway, nonetheless, JP, usually by now, we would have information about what our next Dokkan Fest is going to be. The last 2 years have been the SSJ3 Bardock and the Int Goku Black. And those were shown off in the V-Jump along with the hero cards that we usually have. Well, we have the hero celebration going on right now, which isn't really much, but there's no news on what's coming in December. So for my JP fans that watch as well, what do you think is going to happen? Because again, like I said, it is Wednesday right now, and does this mean that we are going to see a new Dokkan Fest card? Does this mean we're going to see nothing for the next week? Because Heroes goes away next week, I think on Monday. It's like the 3rd, yeah, so that's a Monday. So are we just going to expect the usual Christmas banner that we, get? The Santa Roshi ones, the double rates banner, you get the Santa Roshis if you do the multi. And then near the end of the year, we'll see our typical New Year's dual Dokkan Fest with 2 cards and everything. And then I'm assuming for both Global and JP, because I did this last year, we'll get our Step Up Guaranteed LR banner. Again, an Extreme, an Easy a Super Type, an Extreme Type, a category, and then an LR. So it's an interesting thought to look at, because JP for the last 3 years or so has always been some Dokkan Fest at the end of November / beginning of December. A double rates banner comes in for the Santa Roshis, and then we have the dual Dokkan Fest at the end of the month for the New Year celebration, right? That's generally how it's always been. Global, you've always, last year you had your exclusive hits, and then you had the Step Up Guaranteed LR banner. I think you guys also had a double rates banner. If this is the picture's popping up right now, if not, then I was completely wrong on that. So I'm not really sure what's going to be happening here, but as of right now, I think Global, you guys are definitely about to get what looks like to be some pretty hype stuff. Obviously, I think it goes without saying, ignore this Trunks and Goku Black banner, and when the Tanabata banner comes, spend your red coins. Do not summon on that banner. I know some people will. but do not summon on it, because I'm sure there's going to be some global exclusive Christmas card that, again, if we're going off of what hit, what you guys had for hit and everything, or again, if this special summon event thing is not the Tanabata banner, aka the thank you banner, and it means that you are getting a global first / global exclusive card, then awesome, amazing, props out to you guys. Now, if global would just hurry it up and, get you guys back up to where, we are or whatever, or at least start doing things maybe in a different order. But I know that they're never going to do that, because they always have to keep the anniversary at some point, unfortunately. And so I think that's the main reason why they never will catch global up. Realistically, you're only two Dokkan Fest banners away. It's all that extra stuff, right? The EZAs, the story events, and all that, right? That for some random reason Akatsuki will not give you guys for some reason, which I find completely stupid. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So again, December's a huge month for the game, usually December / January. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think that global, do you think you're going to get this, do you think you're going to get the exclusive / the Tanabata banner? JP, do you think we're going to get a Dokkan Fest, or do you think we're just simply going to get the Santa Roshi banner? And what do you think is going to happen for New Year's? JP, it's almost guaranteed that generally we get a dual rates, or double dual Dokkan Fest with the, some banner for New Year's. And then global, obviously, you'll get the same step up LR banner as well. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think is going to happen? So anyway, guys, I got to end this video real quick because they are doing some major construction outside my apartment right now with jackhammers and everything. So I literally only have like this 15-minute window right here to make this video. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Sorry for my voice. I am starting to come down with something. So hopefully I don't catch whatever my kids are coughing up right now. And yeah, we'll have to see what's going to happen. So anyway, keep an eye out for the next 48 hours or so, because there should be some kind of data download, hopefully on the JP side. Global will have to see the extra information for your stuff, and maybe Twitter will reveal something as well. So anyway, like I said before, that's going to be it for the video. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.